Today we're going to learn how to tie certain knots for special events. For the first one is the oriental knot.
Now these are the instructions for the simple oriental knot. First one. Drape the tie around your collar with the seam facing inward and the thick end on your left, 2 or 3 inches lower than your desired finish position. Second. Bring the thick end horizontally across the front of the narrow end and then pass it back horizontally behind the narrow end. Third one. Pass the thick and again cross the front of the knot from the left to right. Fourth. Now pass the thick end again behind the knot horizontally from the right to left. Fifth. Pass the thick end again across the front of the knot from left to right. Slip a finger under this tied horizontal loop. Sixth one. Bring the tip of the thick end up underneath the loop around your collar and fit it up behind the knot, down over the front of the knot through the third horizontal loop. Seventh. Pull the thick and through the horizontal loop and snug it down. And then the end. Adjust the tie by the holding knot in one hand and putting gently on the narrow end with the other. That's all.
The four-in-hand knot is a very tricky knot, but once you practice it, it will look as a very formal knot and you will look nice.
Now these are the instructions for the four-in-hand knot. First, start with the wide end of the tie on the right and the small end of the left. Begin with the small and slightly above your belly button, will vary depending on your height. 2. Wide and over the small end to the left. 3. Under the small end and to the right. 4. Across the front or to the left. 5. Up to the neck loop from the underneath. 6. Down through the loop you have just made in the front. 7. Tighten the knot by pulling down to the wide end. Slide the knot up and adjust. The tie owns the reason to aesthetic symbolism, but it does not shelter, does not protect from anything. It can be uncomfortable sometimes because it forces you to spend several hours with the button shirt, and the little knot helps the neck of the flexibility. If it is used to represent values, seriousness, confidence, and elegance. But these symbolisms take a step to the side in favor of the practical. There is a social evolution towards being at ease, and the idea of comfort is more present. The new generations of professionals take us to the point where going well dressed and comfortable to the physical, without the need of accessories such as a tie.
The steps, there are 11 steps to show you how to weave a knot. The first step is to start with the wide end of the tie on the right and the small end on the left side. The tip of the small end should rest slightly above your belly button. This will vary depending on your height and the length and thickness of your tie. Only move the active wide end. The second step is wide end over the small end to the left. The third step is under the small end and to the right side. The fourth step is across the front and to the left. The fifth step is under the small end and to the right side. The sixth step is across the front and to the left. The seventh step is under the small end and to the right. The eighth step is across the front and to the left. The ninth step is up into the neck loop from underneath. The 10th step down through all 3 loops in the front. The 11th step, tighten the knot by pulling down on the wide end. Slide the knot up and adjust. The first and second loop should show slightly underneath the third loop. And that's all. Thank you for your